Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports.
We'll see the Minnesota Lynx.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And it's the Lynx to start out. Charles,
Guarded by Juhas.
Charles, no good.
The inside a little too congested for her to get her usual touch on that shot.
No doubt. When it comes to Minnesota, Napheesa Collier is the leader of this team.
I mean, she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there. She's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx. You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off a pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Here's Burrell. Rebound by the Lynx. Good chance here for Natasha Howard. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Over Collier. And some very quick points for them on that possession.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
It's stolen by Carrington.
Pass to Juhas.
To the paint. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the inside defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
And there's the call on Carrington.
That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Collier outside. Lets it go from the wing.
Carrington grabs the board.
And here's Juhas. Back to Carrington.
Over Charles.
And the basket by Carrington.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Collier outside. Charles. Shoots over Juhas. And it's Charles missing.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Juhas, covered by Collier. Pass to Carrington. That one falls, and a nice feed that time from Pow Pow.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep. But he got away with a major lapse there.
Pass to Burrell.
Three-pointer. Howard with the rebound. Minnesota trailing.
One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
In one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
Now here's Pow Pow.
And down it goes. 2 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Here's Collier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. And the shot is good.
She's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake. Come on, you got to be a little bit more disciplined.
Pass to Juhas.
Now Burrell.
Covered by Collier. Juhas in the post.
Working on Charles.
Juhas, that's good.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington.
Pass to Pow Pow.
Over Howard.
Pow Pow can't get it to go.
And here are the Lynx now. 9-point game. Here's Collier. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Well, it's a player who does use the mid-range. It's part of what makes Collier difficult to defend. She can score from everywhere on the offensive end.
Now here's Carrington. 6 points for her. Puts it up from 15. Burrell, no good.
Pass to Dodikish.
Now Howard. No good on the three.
Now Pow.
Here's Uhas. Howard with the rebound. Now here's Williams. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tina Charles for three. She can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
To the middle. The layup off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They lead by 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
There hasn't been a lot of settling for outside shots really early on.
Yeah, they've done a good job to work it low and not take the easy way out on offense. No shortcuts.
Pound it low.
Here's Johannes. She's guarded by Williams. Inside, Miller drops in the layup for 2.
I tell you what, Miller is a walking mismatch on the offensive end, especially foul line down.
Here's Coffey. And it's off from 3-point range.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap. Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Harrison. Now Johannes.
Back to Miller.
And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Pass to McBride. And the Lynx miss again.
Well defended that time. She's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when she's ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and you can see that they recognize that. They're not going to let her get easy shots.
And there it is.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Now here's Collier. She's tightly guarded. Courtney Williams for 3. Hole with the rebound.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Rebound, Kayla McBride.
You know, she might be a little overconfident if she's taking shots like that.
I don't care how many shots she's hitting. She's never hitting that one.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
Yeah, the 2024 Defensive Player of the Year, Nafisa Collier.
And what's great about her winning the award, Collier does her defense with positioning and reading the game. At 6'1", she's got unique traits for a DPOY.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Hull. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Bell, McBride covering. Bell can't hit. Now here's Williams. He right on her. McBride misses. Here's Pow Pow. Out to the right wing. Pass to Burrell. Stripped away. And now the Lynx fast break. And that one's good. Coffee.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Out to the wing. To the wing, right side. Bell. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Right outside. Down low. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pow Pow with it. Pass to Uhas. Soft touch off the glass.
That's a strong, strong move by Uhas.
Here's Dodikish, guarded by Pow Pow. Here's Charles. What a terrific move that was.
The defense cannot forget about her like that. If you do, she will light you up.
Pass to Carrington. To the right side. The three ball gets a three-pointer to fall.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Yep, that goes.
Excellent body control inside. Collier shows she can adjust to airtight defense.
Pass to Pow Pow. And here's Burrell. And it's Collier with the rebound.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And here are the Lynx now, down by 12. Here's Dodikish. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Charles. Sinks that one from the post.
A reliable interior scoring option, Charles plays with power and poise around the rim.
Here's Burrell, defended by Coffee. Now here's Pow Pow. And that one good.
It's so nice to have somebody who can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after play.
That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 12, and we've got more in store for you right after this.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen.
Well, we've seen Carrington really having a great game.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Now Pow.
Here's Burrell.
The shot is good on the assist by Pow.
Great communication between teammates there.
Now here's Williams. To the wing on the left. The three from Natasha Howard.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Basket counts.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Howard the screen.
And I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
Yeah, it looked like it, and she kind of slid underneath as she got to the spot, too.
$16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Pulls it from the elbow.
Carrington grabs the board.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Count it.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Pass to Collier. Charles. The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer, no good.
Ugly start to the second half, missing their first 4. They need to get on track.
Inside.
Carrington outside.
And here's Burrell. Started by Charles. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
On Wednesday, they'll host the Atlanta Dream. Then on Friday, they kick off a road trip in Minnesota where they'll take on the Lynx.
And looking at the Wings matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they're rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a challenge.
Oh, it's going to be a challenge, all right, but it's a challenge I think this team is up for.
Williams fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tina Charles.
Don't underestimate Charles's playmaking ability. She's capable of making some advanced passes.
All into her late 30s, Tina Charles continues to be one of the best scorers in the league.
I mean, it's just incredible how she's aged. Charles led the league in scoring during her 11th season in the WNBA.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Right wing.
Pass to Uhas. Here's Pow.
The 3. And it's Collier with the rebound. And here's Williams. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half.
Their snipers are starting to do their thing, and that's really going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pass to Carrington.
Launches a 3. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
That is such a low percentage shot.
She's got to remember that she has 4 teammates out there with her. She doesn't need to do it all by herself.
Here's Dodikish, guarded by Pow.
Pass to Collier. Lets the 3 fly. That one is off.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something's off with her mechanics, I think.
Pow gets the bucket.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Here's Dodikish.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Charles, that falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness, leads to the bucket.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Harrington. She's got 14. Pass to Bell. Deflects the pass. Here's Hull. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
And here's Caldwell. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. That shot off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Oh, no good.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
And the basket by McBride.
On the drive, McBride can be so dynamic, which helps her beat the defense.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Bell. Burrell. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the three ball.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They're really burying those long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Well, that's where Coffee can do the most damage. When she's working inside, she has a deep bag.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bell. Goes back up. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And we welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Now here's Williams, guarded by Pow Pow. That one's a foul called on Pow Pow.
First team foul.
That is her first foul of the game. Coffee with it. The 15-footer, and it's rejected. To the paint, it's picked off. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's the easiest fast break opportunity an offense gets, off a steal.
Exactly. The defense with no chance to get back.
To the middle. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Coffee. Now McBride. Pass to Coffee. From the arc. Kept alive. Now Caldwell. The tray. No luck on that one.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the three. Defense totally off balance.
Harrison.
Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
Now here's Williams. Releases from 15. Hole with the rebound.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Pow Pow gets the bucket.
I like the decision there for Miller, moving the ball.
Here's Minnesota. 19-point game. To the inside. And that one's good. Coffee.
Fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Pass to Pow Pow. Now here's Harrison.
Makes it off the glass.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Here's McBride. Coffee. And a miss there on the triple.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around.
Pass to Bell.
6 on the shot clock. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
A shot by Caldwell, no good.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Pow Pow for 3.
It's hauled in by the Lynx.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
On for the first time ever, the league extended the schedule to 44 games. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's been a great idea. There's so much interest in the league. The fans, the broadcasters, everybody. We want more action. We want more games.
And factor in the expansion teams coming in recently, it felt like there needed to be a few more games on the slate.
Chalk up 2 right there.
Love the determination from Diamond, refusing to let the physical defense throw her off.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Meeks, defended by Harrison. Good on the bucket.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Down low. Pass to Hull. Back to Harrison. And here's Hull. Over McBride. Oh, no good.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Now here's McBride. It's stolen by Hull. Stolen by Coffee. Meeks. That's good, and it's Nia Coffee with the assist.
Well, normally you would expect Coffee to finish the play, but she smartly makes a pass to set up another shooter.
Pass to Harrison. Count it. Good.
That's what I call pretty passes. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Here's Clarendon. The draft takes place right before the regular season. It's fun to see these players get right into their pro careers.
Unlike the NBA, we get to see the collegiate stars that were born in March join the WNBA while they're still hot. It's a chance to see college stars immediately after a great run.
I love it. You know, you have a great March, as you said, and you go right into the WNBA season. You get drafted right after that national semifinal and final. It's awesome. And it's also a giant test, though, for rookies. I mean, they're playing that college season, then an extra set of 40-plus pro games, which we know are so much more taxing than a college game. I mean, it's a big-time challenge. Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Here's Harrington. Pass to Bell.
To the middle.
Carrington outside.
Yes, it's good.
It's just terrific to see Carrington taking charge on the offensive end. And you know the bench loves to see it as well.
Out to the left wing. Meeks. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Maya Caldwell.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Outside Miller.
Bell. Pass to Harrison. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
And that'll wrap it up